Hey everybody, so today I'm going to show you how to make the best tasting grilled chicken you ever had. So stay tuned and I'm going to cook you up some good chicken. Hey everybody, how you doing today? So today I'm going to cover a topic that comes up time and time again, chicken preparation. How do you prepare your chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast, so it tastes its best? You don't want it too dry. Okay, so one of the first things that you want to do when you're doing your chicken prep is we get the family pack chicken breasts, and you just want to trim up any of the excess fat. So a lot of this is pretty trimmed up already, but one of the things that I like to do is, you know, you're going to get quite a bit of fat still on there, is trim it up, make it nice and clean. I don't like all that extra fat gristle on there, so just, you know, neaten it up. Just take each one and do that. Once you've done that, another thing that helps it prepare on the grill a little bit better if it's a thicker chicken breast is to just flip it over and just kind of slice the back a little bit, so that you kind of give it that butterfly type effect. Just don't cut it all the way through, just, you know, cut it about halfway through, so when you flip it on the grill it's going to cook a little more even, and get into that center, so it, you know, you're getting rid of that pink color on the inside. So do that for each one of these. It takes just 2 or 3 minutes. Obviously, you know, use a cutting board, sharp knife, something that works good for you. It doesn't take more than a few seconds to trim this stuff up, and you're going to enjoy your chicken a little bit more. So that's step one for the best tasting chicken you've ever had. All right, so real quick, do the rest of that, be right back. See, that's all the fat that I trimmed off of this chicken. Okay, another tip for everybody, in case you don't know, when you trim up your chicken and you throw it in the garbage, make sure that garbage goes out the same day. Don't leave it in your kitchen trash, because it's going to stink really quick. So in case you weren't aware of that, something you'll figure out very quickly on a hot summer day if you don't have air conditioning running. All right, next thing that you want to do is, I use this Mill Grates. It's Montreal chicken seasoning. Got a lot of seasonings in here, spices. It's going to make your chicken taste definitely a lot better. So just give it a nice, healthy dose of seasoning. You can use whatever, you know, makes you happy. Like I said, this is something that I've used for a while and definitely tastes great on my chicken, so gives it some flavor. So like I said, the whole point of this video is going to be more or less not so much the seasoning and the flavor, but it's more or less really the cooking part, not to overcook it, not to get that, you know, people all the time overcook their chicken, and obviously you don't want to undercook your chicken because of salmonella. So let me go start the grill. Okay. Once you get your grill up to, I like to get mine up to 350, you're going to go ahead and throw your chicken on the grill. I already hit it with some ham just to give it a nice non-stick. So just go ahead and throw your chicken right on there. Okay. And we're going to let that cook for approximately 6 minutes. All right. Okay, so just threw the chicken on the grill. Again, 350. I'm going to let it cook for about 6 minutes. What I like to do a lot of times is I'll set my timer on my microwave for 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, I'm going to flip that chicken over. So we're waiting for that chicken for the first 6 minutes to cook up. While I'm doing that, I'm going to have my pre-workout drink because I'm going to hit the gym in a little bit. So right now I'm doing my C4 Cellucor. It's a pretty good pre-workout drink, one of my favorite ones I always go to, but I kind of alternate them. And also trying something from MTS Nutrition. Tiger Fitness sells a product called Vasky. You can take it with the pre-workout or take it by itself. 30 servings, 1.5 grams, nitrogen, Hydromax, and taurine. Not sure if I'm really feeling much with the Vasky yet. If I get a positive impact from it, I'll let you know. But definitely the C4, the pre-workout, is definitely a good one for you guys that are looking for a good pre-workout drink. I'll probably put the links for these at the end of the video if you guys want to check them out. All right. Okay, so chicken's still cooking at 350. We had it cook for 6 minutes on the one side. Flip it. And like I said, I've been cooking chicken for a couple years now on the grill, so I think I have it down to a science as far as keeping your chicken moist and not cooking it, not making it too dry. So flip it, you'll get some, some browning on the one side, and in another. Actually, what I'm going to do, the way it's cooking right now, because different times of year too. In the summertime, it cooks different than in the winter, and how your grill's set up. So I'm going to let that heat a little while longer. I'm probably going to leave it for 7 minutes this time on the other side, based on the way it's cooking. Like I said, every grill is going to vary a little bit. So just play around with your grill settings until you get what you want. But 6-7 minutes on both sides, right? So let that cook. Then we're going to flip it again. All right, stay tuned. Okay. So we're going to flip these one more time. And this is pretty much the color that you want for your chicken as you're flipping it, right? It's still not too dark. Has a good color to it. It's about the texture and color that you want to see, all right? So far we've been cooking these about 12 minutes, 12-13 minutes. Flipped once on each side. I'm going to leave this cook one more time, right? It's going to heat back up to 350 because I just had the grill open. Let that cook one more time for another 6-7 minutes, roughly, on this final turn, and that should bring your chicken just to the consistency that you want. Moist, not too dry. It'll come out perfect. So let's check back in a couple more minutes, and we'll see what everything looks like. Okay, and final check of our chicken. Again, temperature still 350, so it's a nice even cooking temperature. And you should see both sides of your chicken should have a nice golden brownish tint to them. So that's the texture. That's the texture you're looking for. And if you look at it, it should still have some moisture in it. You can see that these are still nice and moist. So that's quick chicken prep. That's the color you're looking for. And I'll go inside real quick and we'll cut one open, and you'll see you'll see that the chicken's still moist, not dry, and believe me, when you taste these, they're going to come out just the way you want them to be. So hopefully this helps everybody with their chicken prep. Let's go inside real quick and we'll cut one of these open. Okay, so that's our chicken prep. And if I take one of these, just to show you, again, that's the texture you want, right? I'm going to cut into, the thicker part of this. Just give you an idea. Right? That's what your chicken should look like, cooked all the way through. There's no pink in there. And so if you cut into that and taste that, perfect. The other thing is, just like a good steak or other types of meat, if you let that sit for a few minutes after you take it off the grill, it's going to continue to cook on the inside. So let the chicken, if you want the best results, let the chicken sit even a little while longer. Where am I? There I am. Let the chicken sit just for a few more minutes. It'll cook a little bit more, simmer in its own juices. Moisture is going to stay within it, so try not to slice it open while you're cooking it, because it'll keep the moisture in there. But that's it. So I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions or feedback, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and if you have any feedback for additional videos, let us know.